Okay, so this video is going to be about how to make graduations less incredibly painful, because I have just gone to a graduation yesterday, and even though it was my own graduation, I was incredibly bored. So let's get to it. First thing is, well, most of these tips are going to be if it's your graduation and you know the people who are graduating. First game that I was playing was counting how many sets of twins are in your graduating class, because that's cool, right? I don't know, I like counting games. That like distracts you. You look forward to the next set of twins. My graduation had 4 sets of twins, so that's pretty cool. That helps speed things up. So, count the sets of twins. First game you can play at a graduation. The next thing is, if you're a student, you can count twins if you're like a parent. Next one is count how many people that are graduating that you swear you've never seen before. Because I don't know if that was just me, but people's names were being announced and they were walking across the stage and I do not recognize those people at all. Even though I apparently went to school with them for at least a year, at most 4 years, and never saw their face in the halls. So that's pretty cool, you know, you're never going to see them again. You never even saw them in the first place, so count how many people you don't recognize. Another one is kind of just an observation. Just laugh at all the girls that cannot walk in heels that decided to wear 6-inch heels to grad, and, you know, kind of will them to fall when they're walking up the stairs, because if someone fell, that would be, you know, like, that would be exciting. And someone almost fell at my grad, so that was like the highlight, because it's just so boring just watching people walk across stage and hearing their parents scream their names, and so that sucks. Another one is just feel crap about yourself when awards are being announced. I didn't get any awards. Maybe you got awards, I don't know. But awards were being announced and I didn't get any, and with every passing award I just felt more and more crap about myself because I did nothing and I didn't even really have that great marks. So there are people getting marks for, you know, being involved in 18 different sports teams and also having a 90% average, which, you know, that's great. Or they volunteered at 18 different places and also were on a sports team and also were in all these clubs and also had a really good average. You know, that just makes you feel good about yourself when you were in no sports, no extracurriculars at all, no clubs, you know, and your average was not even 90. It wasn't even 80. So that's good. Underachievers can bond on that. Just feel bad about yourself. So that makes graduation so much fun. Just wallowing in self-pity. And then for the valedictorian speech, you know, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be very generic. Just count how many things that they say in their speech that could be literally applied to any graduating class ever in the world, or just at your school, because they say a lot of school-specific things. Like my graduation, like the valedictorians, we had 2, but their speech involved the fact that our school doesn't have air conditioning, and it's never had air conditioning, so everyone's probably been complaining about that since the beginning of time. Everyone was complaining about the smell in the hallways. That's always been there. Everyone's complaining about certain teachers. And the best part was basically going to this graduation made it feel like I didn't even go to that school because I didn't really understand any of the jokes. The principal's speech talked about specific teachers and specific classes that everyone had to go to and like had to endure. And I never had any of those teachers in my 4 years, and so I didn't really get it. And then there was a lot of prom jokes, and I didn't go to prom, so I didn't get those. And yeah, so just felt really good about myself at grad. And then we we threw our caps in the air. I got hit in the head with a few of them. I was in the very front row because my last name starts with A, so alphabetical. I was in the front row. Whatever. People threw their caps. I kind of just took mine off and kept it in my hand because I didn't really feel like throwing it. Especially because I was in the front row and it would just like go flying and not like onto the stage. But I got hit in the back of the head with like 6 caps. That was good. Loved it. And that was my graduation. It was really boring and it was really long and I felt like they were announcing people's names for at least 2/3 of it. Just names. So, how to make graduation more fun. Just play a lot of counting games and just look at all the girls that decided to wear 6-inch heels that have probably never even worn heels in their life. Just look at them. I wore flats. I'm like maybe 5 feet and I could have worn heels to make myself look taller, but I was like, if I wear heels, everyone else is going to be wearing heels. I'm still going to be that much shorter than everyone else and I'm going to be falling over and I don't even own any heels except for the ones I wore to my grade 8 graduation because I was a fucking douchebag back then. Let's not talk about it. But just, if you've never worn heels before and you want to wear heels to your grad, do not just go for the stilettos like right off the bat. Maybe go for some wedges, maybe go for some kitten heels. I don't really like kitten heels. I don't like the way they look. But if you want to go for some height, just go for the kitten heel. Don't go for the stripper heels at your graduation. Just, it's not good. Everyone was holding on to the banister up the stairs for dear life, and yeah. Graduation. Bye. Oh my god, how do I turn this off?